Hello everyone. So in today's video, I'll be explaining two concepts. I'll be explaining for you guys two concepts, and this concept is going to help you change the way you bet. Okay. So as you can see here, I just won this game again. I started a flip from I think 300 with this strategy. Because I love doing this with little amount of money, because you know why I do this with little amount of money, so that whenever you lose, you come back again to play. You can't use all your balance to make a bet. I hope you're understanding me. This is the first word concept I want to tell you. When it comes to this strategy, you will lose, but trust me when I say your winnings will be higher than your losses. So okay, take a look now. Take a look at this. If you lose all your money, which money are you going to use to stake again? This is what you should be considering when you are betting. You don't just go into the betting side. You deposit your last card. Hope you're getting me. Deposit your last card, and you are aiming to make money. You're aiming to make millions from your last card. It can even lead you. It can lead you to like get some significant, like you can get a lot of health issues if you keep doing that, because you will feel so depressed, losing over again. Like if you want to bet, you want to bet successfully. Go and ask anybody who is betting and the person is successful. You need to have a specific amount of money you bet every day. Hope you get me. If you bet weekly, you need to have some specific amount of money you use every week. That is how it is done. You will not just go ahead and start taking all your money when it comes to betting. So on today's video, I'll be using Sportybet to show you guys exactly what you need to be doing when it comes to picking match. Okay, so the first thing now you need to do when it comes to picking the right match, if you're using this timing strategy, I have a lot of strategy I used to bet, but I'm focusing on this strategy because this strategy is the one that is proven, okay, to give a lot of result. So if you are using this strategy, what you need to do now is to copy this. You copy this here. Once you copy this, you go over, add another page here. Once you add another page, so you paste this, and then you write yeah. What you need to write is, you need to ask Google to show you the average goals here. So you will search the average goals scored per game. Average goals scored per game in this league. Okay, so you go ahead and search for it. Okay, so the average total goals, Ukrainian Premier League. Okay, we can just tap on this because I haven't used this site before, but let's just go ahead. Okay. Home average total goals. Okay, so you can see all the teams. I want you to understand something here. You can see all the teams. You can see the teams. Okay, you can see the teams here. The average goals they score per match. Hope you understand. You can see the average goals they score per match over here. You can see it over here. So this is saying that this particular first team here in a match, they usually score like 4 goals per match. You understand? They usually score 4 goals per match. So you can see this other team here. What is trying to take this first team here? I just want to use the first team as example for you. You can see what is in here: 5.00 per match, which means 5 goals per match. That is the average goals used to score. So you can see teams that don't actually score goals. Are you understanding me? You can see teams that don't actually score goals. So this will be your focus. Okay, this will be your focus. You'll be looking at the days these teams have match. You won't be doing this every time, but if you're going along with many leagues, you can be doing this all the time. So you'll be looking at the days these teams here that are only able to score one goal, teams that are only able to score 0 goals. You'll be looking at the day that they have match. You'll be looking at the day they have match. You can see team, and you'll be looking at this also when they are home. Okay, when they are home, this is their total goals. So if you see this match now, if you see this team now, this team is featuring this particular team here. So you should know that the goals will be very low. I want you to understand something. That is why when I talk about my inner cycle, most of you keep saying, okay, maybe I just want you guys to come and pay. This is not the case here. This is not the case. I'm already doing something for you guys in this video today. I'm already showing you guys exactly how these things work. I'm already giving you guys a clue. So you will just need, you don't, if you, okay, for example, let's take a look at this match now. If you see this match, if you see these guys playing ball with these guys, trust me when I say that these people, this Metalist 1925, I hope you can see them here, this club here, this Metalist 1925, will be able to score a lot of goals over this. I think the name is Shakhtar Donetsk. I don't know how to pronounce it, but you will see that they will be able to score a lot of goals. Maybe in the first half they can give them 2-0. Okay, maybe in the first half they can give them, they can be scoring 2-1. Okay, let's just put it like that. Or maybe in full time you can see them scoring like 4-1, or you can see 4-0, you can see 3-0. Like there will be a lot of goals. So the focus on this strategy is for you to find teams that are unable to put goals, teams that don't know how to score. Okay, teams that don't score a lot of goals. This should be your focus. This should be your focus. So let's go down. Then they say for the highest 2025/2026 season, the highest total goals in all levels was experienced played by FC Dynamo Kiev with 12 goals in 3 games played. Hope you understand me. You have to win. If you want to stake this game, you have to know about the leg. You don't just come and start staking the game anyhow. Okay, I'm teaching you guys something very good today. And if you follow this very well, you'll be able to make a lot of money. Take a look at Footy Stats. Take a look at Footy Stats. This is Footy Stats. That is the name of what the site you can use. You know that there are many other sites. There are many other sites out there. If I'm going to go back and show you guys. So you can also see the average total goals. If you want to know the average total goals in other divisions, Division 1, Division 2, anyhow, you just search for it here. Okay, you just search for it here. So this is what you need to know now when it comes to picking match. So let's go ahead and see if we can do a live example. If we can do live example here. I've gone ahead to do everything now. So now let's look for another match. Okay, so this leg is Ukraine. Let's search Ukraine Cup here. So let's go ahead now and paste this and search for it. Let's search for it. Yeah. So most times I think if you search for the match and you can't get it, right? If you search for it, you can't get it. So just go back. Go back. Okay. So I think this is it. This is it. This is it. So we should just enter into it now. So you check the team. You check the team. This is how you're going to do it. So it's FC Chenamos, right? So let me just go ahead and look for it. Let me just go ahead and look for it. I don't actually know if this is really the league. I don't know if this is really the league. So let me check for the second team. Sorry. So let's check again. Yeah, you can see this team here. You can see this particular team. So I think the other team should be here. So I can't see the other team. You can see this team, this one here. I just selected. You can see it. So now it is telling us that in a match, they score about 2 goals in a match. They score about 2 goals in a match. So what do? You come over here to see who is this odds in favor of. So the odds are telling us that this Odessa team here is the outperforming team here. They are very good in this game. Hope you understand. And since you're watching, okay, since you're watching this team, yeah, they say they can be able to score 2 goals in a match. So let's check. Is it when they are home or away? That is what you need to check now. Is it when they are home or away? When they are home, that is when they are able to score 2.67 match. 2.67 goals, I mean, which is averagely like 2 to 3 goals. And when they are away, let's see if they are here. So when they are away, they are unable to score any goal. So do you understand what I'm trying to show you guys here? Which means that you can actually stake on this game. But I have to really confirm. I have to confirm if this team is actually here. I have to confirm if this team is actually here. So let's look for it. Let's look for this team. Let's look for them. How I wish we can see this team so that we can just make full analysis here. We can just make full analysis here. I don't know if it is possible to see this team. I don't really know. I don't really know. So let me just do this. Let me do this. We still have time. We still have time. Let me just do this. Search again. Let's just search again. So I hope you understand what I'm teaching you guys today. I hope you understand everything I'm saying. So let's search for their average goals per games. Okay. So you can see here. You can see here. This is everything about the team. This is everything about the team. So let's see if we can see the average goals. Okay, so take a look now. The average goals for their match against like other teams, they score only just 1.33. 1.33. So you can write this down. So once you write this down now, take a look at this. 1.33. Okay, they score 1.33. So let's just keep that in mind. Let's keep that in mind. Then let's go and check this team. Let's go and check this team when they are away. They score 0 goals. So this is the confirmation you need in order to stake this game. Let's go ahead and refresh this page. We go ahead and refresh the page now. Then we go for the half time. Half time. So we'll be going for this under now. I'm going for this under. So I'll go ahead now and just deposit. So I'll go ahead and deposit. I'll go ahead and deposit. Let's just deposit 950. Okay. let's just deposit 950 for the sake of this video. So we'll be depositing this 950 for the sake of the video. So let's see the oath now. 1.25, which is reducing. So I'll just risk everything on this match. I won't even check the match again until the game is over. So anything they played, I don't really care about it. I'll just take everything on this match. Okay, let's see what is the reward. Yeah, reward is quite good, about 200. So I've just take everything now. I've just take everything. If this match lose, then you know that my strategy is not right. Okay, if this match lose, you know that I don't know what I'm doing. I'm misleading you. But if this match wins, then you know what I'm trying to tell you, because I have shown you the clear statistic. I've shown you everything, the clear statistic. Whenever these people are away, they don't score goal. They don't score goals. They don't score goals. And if you check again for the other match we searched, I think where is it? For the other match we searched, you should check again. Not this. So let me go back and show you guys. For the other match we searched, if you check again, where is it? Yeah, this is it. So you can see that they score 1.33 goals per match. All of their match, not home or away, all of their match, they score 1.33 goals. So this is what you need to know about it. I'll just go ahead, pause the video. So you guys can see it, yeah? You can see what I've been saying. When you start following my teachings, I can guarantee you that it is no longer gambling. Okay? If you stake on a match, you know the reason why you stake on that match. You won't be scared, because you know that your chances of winning is very, very high. You could see the time I stake the match. I usually wait for 40 minutes, but because of how accurate the analysis is, because both teams normally score like just a goal in the game. Hope you understand me. I'm trying to explain it for you now. That is the minds behind this analysis. Both teams normally score just like one goal or two goals in a game, but they normally score one goal, both of them. And we already see one team scoring one goal. Okay, so which means that team that scored are the outperforming team. So we take note of that. They have done their best to score their goal. I don't know if you understand what I'm trying to explain to you here. So after they have done their best to score their goal, so you can see my history here. What I did, I think what I did this morning. You can see starting with, okay, this is where it started from 500, from 400. I mean 500. So I still stick. So this 400 became 900. So which means if 400 became 900, how much did I make? 400 became 900, which means I made 500, which is more than 100%. I then deposit. I then use that 900 to stake again, and I made about 200 or something, which means I used 400 to make 700. Imagine if you're using 7,000 to do this. That is, if you have a lot of money. For those of you that are millionaires, you're looking for how to change your life, because this is just my practice account. I do this with a lot of money. My maximum stake is 10,000. I use 10,000 to do this. So imagine you use 10,000 to do this now. Okay, let's just make it easy to be calculated. Imagine you use 40,000 to do this now. You are working out with 70,000. Are you understanding? This strategy can change your life, but you will just, okay, you think that I'm using, I don't want to confuse you guys with figures. This is just what I'm going to use to show you guys how it works. Okay, I won't be showing you guys my extra huge balance. Okay, so this is what I'm using to just show you guys how this strategy work. Make sure you take this into consideration. This is the only way you can bet it and you see results. Like you will see results. When I say you're going to see results, you're going to see results if you're using this type of strategy. So guys, make sure you watch this video again so that you can understand what I have said. Watch the video again so that you can understand what I have said. Take a look at this. They meant 1-0, 1-0 the first half on 1.25 votes. We are even late to stake, but it was still a good profit margin. Hope you understand. So which means in total, just yesterday to today, I have made about 2,500 just using 400 to stake. Can you see what I'm trying to tell you? That you can make a lot of money with this. I'll see you guys on my next video.